So, I'm just going to wait for a few people to jump on because what I want to talk about is ending to a cycle here. If you saw the title and you're like, wait, I got to see what this is about. Can you feel it? An ending to a cycle. Dream details, okay? Some of you might have been having some real dreams that were really revealing. And I'm going to tell you your past lives are being revealed to you, not because it's for healing purposes. So for instance, this cycle right now, I could feel it. This full moon is expanding. It's here. Aquarius full moon. It means transformation. It's all about like moving forward with the times, right? You know, Aquarius is all about technology, and technology is always evolving, right? It's always evolving every single day, every single year, every 10 years, it's evolving. And our bodies, actually, every 7 years we regenerate. There's something that happens in our body. This is a scientific fact. Every 7 years, the cells in our body, they almost like transform, like something happens with it. It's like I'm getting like a click up, click, and it's clicking up. And last night I was laying in bed and I saw August 10th and it was 10:10. And I've been seeing 9/11, 9/09, and 9/11, 9/99. I've been seeing those numbers a lot. And then I kept seeing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And that's because that old cycle is gone. Excuse me. That old cycle is gone, and now we're stepping into a new cycle. Now, for those of you who are working on yourself, obviously, you know, you're transforming. I had a dream. Okay, your dreams are revealing a lot to you right now. So I'm hearing play close attention. Play. There we go. I said it again. Play it smart, okay? So your dreams are showing you past lives. For instance, I had a dream about a past life love that I couldn't be with or something. I had like this pink dress on, and the man was like, we were separated, and I was like, why can't you just do it? And they were like, I can't be with you. And it was like star-crossed lovers type of thing. Then I had a dream about I was in my country in Albania, and I was walking, and my legs were hairy, and my legs were bruised. Now, and when you wake up, you're like, oh, what the fuck is that? And then when you look it up, bruised legs means that's it. You let go of something very important. And hair always represents growth, right? New beginnings, right? Just remember that. Hair always represents growth and new beginnings, especially if you see shoes in a dream like I did. I was seeing shoes, and I was packing my bags to go somewhere, and I saw all these beautiful purses, and I don't even wear purses, and they were like these big bags, and I looked like nice, you know what I'm saying? It was weird. But your past life dreams are being revealed to you so you can heal from them. So if you've ever watched past life regression, if you've ever watched it, there's actually on YouTube if you want to check it out. Past life regression, LMN. Type in that, Lifetime Movie Network. LMN, past life regression. I'm so mad they stopped doing that show because I would have signed up for it. And the guy, he does like past life regression on these people. You know it's not fake. You know it's not acting. Like these people bring their family members in and everything. So yeah. I just went in the pool, put my feet in the pool so I could ground a little bit, and was outside. I can't be really outside in the sun until tomorrow because I'm really trying to keep these eyebrows. I got the microblading done. You guys know. Anyway. What does it mean when you stole someone's shoe in a dream? So shoes always represent, like, to me, okay, so if the shoe doesn't fit, right, it's like you're trying to fit something into your life that isn't yours, right? If you're putting on a pair of brand new shoes and you're walking with them, especially the color matters big time. So what shoe did you steal from someone? What color was it? Did you run away with it? So if you're stealing, the way I look at, the saying, right? If the shoe is on the other foot, right? Or you can't walk a day in my shoes. You see what I'm saying to you? So if you stole someone's shoe from their foot, it could either represent like you trying to subconsciously, maybe this person has a form of you. Okay, one thing really quick, I'm being guided to say this. When we're dealing with dreams, just remember this. A lot of times people will think when they see a person in their dream that that person's haunting them in their dreams. But you need to realize when you see a person in your dream, subconsciously, they represent a form of you, right? So for instance, some people will tell me, I had a dream about this celebrity. What does that mean? well, you represent subconsciously, you have a lot of characteristics of that celebrity or of that person in your dream. So for instance, people be like, I keep seeing my ex in a dream. A black boot, my lover's boot. Okay, you see what I'm saying? A black boot, your lover's boot. Black means negativity, right? Negativity. And you stole the negativity off of him, or maybe it could represent that you guys had a toxic relationship and you kept bearing his bad karma or hers. Boom. Okay, you were bearing their bad karma and you took, it's like almost like you were taking the burden on. And I don't know why I'm hearing that. That's what I'm hearing. So the universe is trying to show you a way to like let go of it and like give the boot back in a sense. So when you have a dream, what you could do, you could wake up and you can work on that dream. So for instance, take a black shoe or whatever and give them back the black shoe, and with love in your heart. With love in your heart. Okay, you see what I'm saying to you? Yeah. So okay. Let me finish up. So when you have, like, right now your dreams are revealing a lot to you, okay? For instance, I was in my country. Like I said, I was with Kim Russo, the medium, and we had a little girl with us, and I ended up throwing out my golden black tarot today, just so you guys know. I went and got my black tarot, golden black Rider's Waite tarot, and threw it out. And I said, if I ever do use cards, it's going to be oracle cards from here on out only. Only because the tarot represents a lot of like downs and ups and downs. And I don't read for people that are down anymore. I'm reading for people that are trying to ascend. So those tarot cards I literally wet them and threw them in the garbage. Also because in the dream, the little girl she was acting like she was going through something, and I had like half the deck in my hand, and I remember in the dream I kept missing half the deck, and I was praying for her in the Muslim way, because they were Muslim, so the prayer had to be that way. And there was like a dark force, dark energy, and it was latching on and attaching, and as I was praying it kept going away. And then I took all of the cards, and I remember going into the water. I was in a lake, and there was rocks all over the floor, and I walked all the way to the rocks, and I like went down this portal, this tube, went to the to my girl's husband. Okay, I went to the rock, and I went to the rocks, and I had the cards in my hand, and I was holding the cards above water, and I don't know, something, when I woke up, I took the cards, I wet them under the water, and I threw them away. Okay, yeah, Rider's Waite is associated with like Aleister Crowley and the darkness of the. But here's the thing, it's if you're using tools for the light, it's a different story. But when I'm intuitively guided, that's what I do. But that's not the point. The point is, I stepped up and I've ascended. Like here's the weird thing. I'm going to say this for those of you who read tarot. I'm sorry, but I got to say it. I've ascended big time. Like I don't need cards. I do not need cards to sit down and read somebody. I just don't. I need a pen and a paper, and I can go from there, right? If you're still watching a lot of tarot cards and you're still doing tarot cards, it's like there's levels to this shit, right? There's levels. Now, I'm not saying I'm better, they're worse, but there's levels to this. So for instance, me now, when I watch tarot, I can't watch tarot card readings no more. It's impossible for me. I watch them and I'm like, nope, I can't. It's not for me. I hate to say this, you guys, I'm going to say this, but Spirit's guided me to say it. A lot of those messages that you're getting, they're false. I got to say it, okay? Even coming from a reader with good intentions and a pure heart, I'm just hearing this. There's a lot of negative there's a lot of negative connections to those cards. So a lot of times, yeah, exactly, brown skin. I do pick up their energy as soon as I'm near them. Anybody who's around me, immediately I'll get tapped. I've ascended, put it that way. Like if you were in my body and you were next to someone, you'd be like, what the fuck, is this what you feel all the time? Yeah, I'll go next to someone, and if their heart, something's going on with their heart, I'll get pinched in my heart. If something's going on with their negative energy, I'll feel them drained, right? It's a natural reaction. And even when I'm talking to them over the phone or something. But the point is, I'm not telling you guys what to do. 11/11 on the 11th, and it's 2/11 up here. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but if you guys are working through the ascension progression and you're resonating with me, that means that you're on that level too, right? Because you don't watch people that you're not resonating with. You can't. It's impossible. So, of course, everyone I'm talking to here not everyone's going to, some people are going to be like, fuck that, I like tarot, bye, bitch. That's because they're still there. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because I was there too for a long time. I relied on the tarot. Please tell me my future. Please, that's not where, when we ascend, I keep getting this. I have to talk about the levels and the steps to this. So when I'm doing a lot of channeling, you see me talking and getting here, it's like my guides are telling me, like, let go of that already. That's like, you're done with that part. You did the tarot. Woohoo. Yay. Fun. Okay, cool. Now you really want to get to the next level. Let go of that. So I let go of it. I didn't throw my oracle deck out. Let's clear it in the sacral. Thank you. I didn't throw my oracle decks out, only because I think oracle decks are so much of a wider phenomenon. Like, they're made from human beings like me, right? Somebody with good intentions was like, I'm going to make this deck. I have a lot of information on the Akashic field, a lot of information on healing. Some of them are made by like therapists and healers and people that have been doing it for like 30 years, right? And so they have a lot more messages, okay? Peeling out of my life like onions. Oh, people are peeling out of your life like, and let me tell you something. You know what's crazy, you guys? I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a person I'm not antisocial. You guys should know me by now. I'm not antisocial. I'm not antisocial at all. I'm actually a social butterfly. I love to be around people. I love to laugh. I love to play. I love to sing. I love to dance. I love to act. I love to have fun with my friends. I love to go out. But lately, something's been telling me, like, when the earth is shedding this deeply, when the earth is shedding like this, you just don't want to be mixed up with the crowd. That's what I'm hearing. It just like that. There's a lot of shit going down on the earth plane right now, and a lot of secrets are being exposed. A lot. That doesn't mean don't go out in nature. Nature is never evil. Nature is there. It's love. It's Mother Earth, right? So that doesn't mean don't go out in nature and don't be a part of nature. Nature is your guide. Nature is your guide. It's, you can call out to spirit animals and all this stuff. And once my fucking eyebrows are healed, I'm going out tomorrow and I'm going to just stay out in nature all day long, right? Because I really just want them to heal, right? And then I've been doing a good job so far. They're doing pretty good with the healing. If you could see now, they're crusting and they're starting to, so just like a tattoo, right? They'll be good. Okay. Yeah, this is what you're feeling energetically. If you're feeling like something feels like you should just stay away, shut it down. You saw that? Doom, doom, doom. The TV just shut off on its own. Energetically, if you feel like you just need... Let me tell you something. The other night. The night before. Remember, I've been getting up every night and channeling and doing readings for people, like loved ones who passed on. You need to watch some of those readings. They're phenomenal. Fucking names, dates, time, specific shit. It's crazy. And I was laying in bed and I'm ready to go to sleep. And I have my headphones on very lightly, listening to some, good frequencies or whatever, and I'm sleeping. And this is what I was hearing. And I shit you not. Hello? Hello? Hey! Hello? Hello? Hey! And then I heard one guy, getting real frustrated. That was a dark energy. And I was just listening to them, and I was just observing, and then I said, hey guys, I'm not doing readings tonight. Back off. Clear the energy, please. And they all fell back. It was very interesting, because as if like as a person who's energetic and who does work for the spirit world and works with the spirit world and humanity, let me explain something to you. Do not become a puppet on a string. Do you understand me? If you're working towards this progression of becoming somebody who's working with others in a spiritual manner, yeah, I would have jumped out of bed so fast, but you're used to that. No, I mean, I know what it is. They're just trying to get my attention. Like, please go to. But it's like when the aggressive one started, like, blah, with his angry, mad voice, I was like, what the fuck? Hold the fuck up. You got me twisted, bitch. I ain't about to get up out this bed because you're growling at me. You better take that fucking growl somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get this guy a Twinkie. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's not even to make fun of it, but I'm not no puppet on a string. Because when you become a puppet on a string for spirit, if you watch some people that channel, boy, these bitches be talking about some crazy shit. Like, damn, girl, like, you just... in the middle of a fucking parking lot and there's a million spirit and they're just throwing bullshit at you. Listen, I'm not going to use me being able to speak to spirit for bullshit. That's not going to happen. If I'm giving messages, if I'm connecting to spirit, if there has to be some deep major healing happening. Otherwise, you guys, it's not a sacred thing. And all these people are like, book me for a reading, book me for a reading. Like, I'm past all that. I cannot fake it anymore. Listen, I went through stages too. I had good intentions with everything. And a lot of people have said, like, thank you, you've healed me, you've done this, oh my God, thank you. And that's great. And that's great. But now and whoever's not resonating with me at this level, and let me tell you, Spirit told me, you might lose some people. Some people are not going to resonate with this part, this flow, you're evolving, and the people that are evolving are going to go with you. The people that are not, they're not. And that you just got to let them go. Okay? Dark spots, like lights, like what the fuck. I mean, when that happens, you got to clear the energy, clear your aura. You got to practice the clearing of aura every day. You have to, because this is the ending of a cycle. Now, the ending of a cycle means you stepping into your power, and these darker forces, these they don't have the place to tell you what to do no more. They were controlling, manipulative, narcissistic frequencies that you've let go of, and a lot of people are not going to accept that. We're talking about people, we're talking about spirit. Yep, you did come at the right time. We're talking about people, we're talking about spirit. A lot of people are not going to accept your ascension, your evolution. Some people want you to stay exactly where they're at, because if you go further, they're not comfortable with it, because who the fuck are you? Where do you think you're going? I'm ascending. This is me ascending. And if you're not willing to take the ride through the portal of ascension with me, then I need you to sit in the back of the train and wait till you're ready. And that's it. Like, when you're ready, you go, but you don't tell me when to go, because my level of ascension, my steps to ascension are different from yours, and everybody has their own process of ascension through their spiritual awakenings, and you have to go through these. It's like, I mean, when I say there's levels to this shit, I am super serious about how there's levels to this shit. Some people are comfortable at those levels, and for a while I was comfortable too. I allowed a lot of bullshit to take place because I wasn't aware. When you're not aware, you're going to allow energy to just go back and forth. Can you show us your routine for clearing your aura one day? I could show it to you right now. Very simple. I close my eyes. I give it about 5 minutes. And then I won't do the full 5 minutes, but I'll start to begin with the light inside of me, and I'll see myself as the light being that I am. And from the light within my solar plexus, I start to expand that light all around me. And then I start to notice little by little the lights just coming out. And it's just like a flow of light, of energy just flowing through me. And it's all around me. And I clear the aura by doing the sweep, like a whatever. You could see a guy with a broom, an angel with a broom, whatever it is. And I'm just clearing that aura, and I'm protecting my space. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. And once you start to work with your guides on a level that's very in tune with them, they'll be like buzzing in my sacral chakra. And I'll be like, let's clear it in the sacral chakra. Immediately it'll get cleared. Let's say like there's constant tapping on my head, or like, for instance, I get this a lot. Beep, 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 beep. It's like a fax machine going off in my ear. And if my angels are trying to get my attention, I'll know it's them. But I do know that when it's like a beep, that's like an interference. It's not a message for your guides, from your guides. I feel like it's an interference for like when you get a mess, or it could be your angels like telling you, okay, stop talking about that. For instance, sometimes if I'm thinking very negatively, I don't know if you ever had this. Have you ever been in bed laying down and you start thinking negatively, and you had like a long beep ringing in your ear, and people are like, oh, my ear's ringing. No, that's your angel saying, stop thinking like that. You're doing negative. Stop. Change the vibration. My daughter was laying in bed last night. She goes, Mom, my ear just went beep. I said, were you thinking about something negative? Were you stressing about something? She goes, kinda. I said, okay, that's your angels telling you not to do that again. They're trying to help you think positive thoughts. Think positive thoughts. No negative thoughts are allowed here, because what's happening when you're laying down, you're vulnerable. You're susceptible to energy even more. You're ready to go to sleep when you're starting to phase out into that REM state, and your body goes into the natural REM state relaxation. Yeah, Millie. Yeah, guys, your body starts to go into that natural REM state. When you're like half asleep, half awake, right there, you're the most vulnerable. Your body, your spirit is the most vulnerable. Before you go to bed every night, do that aura protection that I just did for you. You could do it for your children too. So what I'll do is, let's say my child is laying here. I'll sit on top of her, and I will place a part of my aura of protection around her. and I'll put it around her feet, her body, and I just envision the white light all around her, and it's protecting her spirit, her mind, her body, her soul, all through the night. Anywhere she astral travels or maybe visits in a dream, I'll be there to protect her no matter what. And I know this because in my dreams, she's there a lot with me. So it's almost like I bring her along. She ain't going nowhere without me. My daughter's like, she has 1,000 angels on her, my nieces and nephews too. The way I pray and protect my family, they wouldn't even know it. If I sat down and explained it to them, how much prayers and protection I put over them, they have absolutely no clue. And I'm not saying it's all me, but it is. At the end of the day, I'm not going to discredit myself. I do a lot of prayers and protection, a lot of spiritual healing on my family when they don't even know it. Nothing they're not going to like. It's all going to be things they like. Trust me when I tell you. So that auric protection, that clearing and cleansing of the aura, you have the power to use your own aura to protect others because you are powerful. And so you are, in some form or another, a king or a queen in another realm. I know this because when I went to visit my spirit guides, I walked through this magical forest. All these butterflies came along. And as I was walking through them, I went to the end of it. Almost looked like Emerald City, but the place was white, right? So like Emerald City, you know, in The Wizard of Oz, but it was white. And then when I walked in there, there was a row of spirit guides and people that I was connected to. Look, I'm going to say, I hate to say it this way, but a lot of them look like my subjects. So I almost felt like I was the queen of that realm. And I walked in there and then all these women and men were wearing white and I was at the bottom and I went to visit them and they were all looking at me and they're like, and then I went to talk to some woman who I feel like it was a version of me. She had a white dress on with a red belt. And I remember asking her some questions and she said, like, she was talking to me, but you can't hear what they're saying, but you can feel it when you come out of that connection to your spirit guides. We're connected. Here's the thing. You guys understand we live multiple lives. Let me just give you a message here because this is coming through so strongly right now. This is like powerful shit right here. Yeah, it was very beautiful, Brown. This is powerful shit right here. I'm going to explain something to you. When you, oh man, this is so powerful. When you learn and remember that you are part of many lifetimes and multiple dimensions, you will understand that you don't have just protection from one dimension. You have protections from all spiritual realms if you so to seek it. If you are to seek that protection, it will come. You know how I know, guys? I'll tell you why. I know you guys are probably like, yeah, but that's you, Flo. No, it's not. It's just because I look into it. I'm nosy. I'm a spiritual FBI detective. Okay, I want to know who I know, where I know them from, what can we do with each other, and how can we heal this and fix that and help people with this and do this and do that. I ask the questions that nobody's asking. They're weird. They're out there. They're over the top, but they always get me the solution and the answers that I need here in this realm. And I've noticed because in several different realms, I got the lion people showing up in my dreams. I got the Pleiadian blondes, the black-haired Pleiadian, green-eyed black hair. I got spirit animals coming from the sky, looking like a pink dragon owl. I don't know how to explain what she looked like, but she came down and I was like, oh shit. I have dragons trying to attack me and then people like statues of Archangel Michael stopping them. I know you're thinking it's just a dream, right? No, it was not just a dream. No, this is real. This is real in other dimensions. Just like how you believe this is the realest dimension and this is the only reality, that's how we believe it in the other realities. What do you think we're thinking on other realities right now? When you start to connect this you with all your other yous, you can do some powerful shit. You just gotta believe that you could connect you to all those other yous, because all of yous ends up being the I am, who's all of you anyway. And if you connect each other to the source and you understand that all of you are doing work here together at once, it's like there's no competition. I'm not in competition with the other me's. I'm trying to work together to complete the mission that I came to do. Yeah, I know you had, see, I get it. I had so many experiences and a lot of people do, but they just don't know how to explain it out loud. Just like when I talk, sometimes you can't understand what the fuck I'm saying, obviously, but that's okay. That's because you haven't experienced it. But those who've experienced dreams and walking dreams, those dreams where you're like, wait, I'm flying. And like people will tell me all the time, you had a dream about flying, you could control yourself. I'm like, yeah, how? I'm like, I don't know. I know, because that's what I do. That's what I do, baby. I'm a fucking phenomenal all-star astral traveling goddess, enlightened spirit animal, spirit being, healer, fighter of the darkness. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that. I know this. You gotta know this. You gotta know this. And sometimes the most powerful ones are going to be attacked. But I told you, a dragon, okay? You know the Bible, that's like one of the most fierce three-headed dragons came down to the woman with the stars in her head, and she was laying there in mid-birth, and the dragon ate up her. You know the book of Enoch? You know that story? And she's sitting there, and the dragon's in her face. She's pregnant, and she's sitting there. This is a metaphor, though. We're not talking this is what really happened. It's a metaphor, right? And she's sitting there, and the dragon faces her, and he's like, ah, and she's like, what, motherfucker? What, you gonna eat me? Okay, go ahead, enjoy. She ain't scared of it. So it's like teaches you how to be fearless. You cannot be afraid of it, because let me tell you something. When that dragon came to attack me, I promise you, a gold statue of Archangel Michael, he came down and he grabbed the dragon, because the dragon was trying to give me some kind of wings. Now, I don't know what that's a metaphor to. Maybe he was trying to give me wings as like fallen angel, like, you know, become part of us, be one with the darkness. And Archangel Michael was like, not this one, motherfucker. And he came down. That's not the first time. I was in the middle of the ocean. It was all dark, and I screamed out, Archangel Michael, help me. And he said out loud in the sky, I'm right here. Don't worry, I'm right here. And his voice was like loud, like thunder, and it vibrated through the skies. I mean, really, like really, 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 you just have to open your heart to it. I haven't had a flying dream since I was a kid. And I'll tell you, I'm a very good remember of my dreams. I have very, like I just have a memory. This is one of my biggest talents, and it was a curse when I was going through what I was going through, was my memory, because I could remember details of things that you just be like, what, how do you remember what color shirt I had on? Like, people would meet me and they'd be like, you don't remember me? I'd be like, yes I do. We're standing in front of here, you had that shirt, it was red and black with the stripes, and huh? I don't remember what I had on, because I have that kind of memory. And one of the dreams I can remember, right? Today is St. Clair feast day. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, but cool. Today is also, isn't the full moon tonight? Yeah, right? The full moon in Aquarius is tonight. Yep. I remember before my ascension, before I started working on my spiritual, I remember having this dream, and I was in a field, and it looked like Sweden, somewhere in an open field. It was all green, and I remember just flying through it, and I was free. And one of the things that I stepped into, and instead of trying to manifest money, cars, houses, a husband, all that, all I manifest in my heart is freedom. The word freedom in all aspects. When you think about the word freedom, what it represents to people, when someone was enslaved and they become free, when you're locked up and you become free, you're free. It's freedom, right? When you're free of worries of bills, you're free of worries of arguments, of family problems, of situations. Freedom is an all-encompassing, most beautiful love, light, good source energy. It is a beautiful, beautiful interpretation to manifest all the wanted and needs. And we talk about desires. And when I talk about desires, it's not egotistically. Desires to me mean totally different from I desire. I don't desire anything. Oh, I would desire, because the word desire to me is passion, right? It's wanting something with passion, with love, with feeling that sexiness within you. When you desire things, you can use all the negative words and turn them into positive within your heart. Okay, so whatever you want to, but we always associate it with the monetary. Exactly. Hi, Lawrence. That's the thing. Yes, it is full moon today. I remember I forgot what day it is. This is one of the things we have to understand. When you start to open your mind to the endless possibilities of the connection that you have to spirit in all multiple dimensions, you can have protection from all parts of dimensions, from family, from spirit animals, spirit guides, extra interdimensional beings, extraterrestrial beings, from the stratosphere, the atmosphere, to the ionosphere, to all the spheres in the spheres. You know what I'm saying to you? It's like, open up your mind to the universal. You got to go deep within, and you don't have to look outside. Where over there. No, it's all here inside of you. The universe is inside of you. Okay. You like the universe inside you. It's inside of you. Just got to be not afraid to look into it, because when we're scared, A lot of times spirit will be like, she's scared, she's acting funny, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And we can't, like when I told you I was laying in bed and I heard those voices go, hello, hello, and it's like different voices, a woman, a man, a young man, an older man, and they're like, hello, 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 come on, hello, like, yeah, hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? They were talking to me. And I just said to them, like, not tonight. I'm in bed. I'm resting. Like, of course, they're going to want to communicate. You're able to communicate with not just the spirit world, but demestrial. Look at me. Demented. The terrestrial beings and all that. And when they know you're it's like you see them, they see you. That doesn't mean that they're gonna go on full attack on you. You just have to make them understand, I respect your boundaries, you need to respect mine, because I'm only human. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the blame on me. Just because I can't sit here and channel for each and every one of you, that does not make me a bad person. This is why we need to open up more people to spirit, because so we could have communication between everybody, and there won't be no hate, and there'll be a lot of healing that will happen, and people just start to open up their heart and minds and stop listening to these motherfuckers that keep telling you that, oh, thou shalt not communicate with the dead. First of all, that's crazy, because I don't communicate with dead people. The people I communicate with are more alive than you and me. What? I'm not at the grave talking to a skeleton. I'm talking to a consciousness, the collective consciousness mind. It's the universal mind, and that mind to me is good. You cannot communicate with the dead. If they're dead, they're dead. Do you get it? So you're in turn you're communicating with the alive, the living, the living on, the transition, the ascended, the beyond, far in a galaxy far away. Like, this is, you don't communicate with the dead. You communicate with the alive, okay? They're more alive than me and you are right now. We're still walking on 2 feet. They're flying high, baby. You feel what I'm saying to you? So you should do a tour. I would love to see you here in San Diego. I will. Don't worry. The West Coaster, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's in the works with the universe. You have to manifest everything in the energetic world first. And I've already seen myself on some sort of tour and energetically, or something, like doing something, like I said, I'm working with my guides, and whatever's meant to be will be. And I'm, but the thing is, I'm content with who I am today, and I'm content with my life. I'm content with the people in it. I'm content with how I'm living. I'm proud of myself in every way. I don't judge myself. I don't shame myself for any decisions that I may make that may not be for my highest good at times, because we all make mistakes, and that mistake turns into lessons. And I can't express to you right now exactly what I've just learned a big lesson on, but I could tell you that it's crazy, because anyone else who was in my situation, they would be so negative. But if you could see my face, you could feel my energy, you'd be like, I don't know how you're still so calm after what just happened. And it was something big, a big part, a transition in my life. But let me tell you something. You did, Millie? A lot of people have, honestly. A lot of people have. Let me tell you something. I've learned a big lesson. And I'm not mad. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not worried about bills. I'm not worried about people. I'm not worried about an ex or future husband or ex-boyfriend, future boyfriend. I'm not worried about none of that. I'm not worried about where am I going to be 5 years from now. The contentness that I'm feeling, and the peace and the tranquility that I'm feeling within myself, tells me that everything will be okay. And if I continue to believe that everything will be okay, it will be okay. I've shed a lot of negativity these past few days, and I love when that happens. Because when that happens, I already know what goes down must come up. Okay? It's all down and up and downhill. And they don't have to be good or bad. Some treks are harder than the others. Some hiking distances are harder than others. But sometimes the harder the hike, the better the view at the top. You see what I'm saying to you? Thank you. I think you're amazing too, the West Coast Realtors. I think everybody's amazing, and I think we need to find the amazing within us. And what we're lacking is the ability to tell ourselves how great we are, because a lot of times, oftentimes, but here's the thing, that's why the universe sends people like me and you, baby. Because we gotta be the ones to motivate motherfuckers like, hey, tap, tap, knock, knock, bitch. You're a fucking goddess. You're a god. Why are you sitting here fucking looking at yourself like you ain't nobody, you ain't nothing? I know, I've been there too. I looked at myself like, I'm nothing, I'm a piece of shit. Blah. You know what I'm saying? And I still sometimes did that too, but I'm done with that. Like, I am who I am, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? whoever doesn't accept you for who you are in whatever form you may bring, these people gotta go. But remember this, and I'm gonna leave you with this. Those who accept you in your shitty, disgusting, not you situations, a lot of times those people could want you to stay like that. So if people are around you right now and you're not doing the greatest in your life and things are horrible and they're accepting that, they like seeing you miserable. Unless they're trying to motivate you to become a better version of you, then those people give a fuck about you. They care about you. Somebody who cares about you don't want to see you at your lowest. They want to see like your angels. They want to see the best version of yourself. They don't want to see the lowest version of yourself. That's not what we're here for. We didn't come to earth to be the bare minimum. You know that, because that's why you think you always feel like you're competing with yourself or competing with people. That's where you got to give that up. You got to accept you for who you are and then just let the river flow through you, baby. You know, exactly. Or they'll use your weakness against you, because people are fucked up. But not everybody's fucked up. So I don't want you to go out in the world and be like, I gotta watch out, everybody's fucking out to get me. No. That's what people on coke do, okay? You're not on cocaine. Relax. The whole world's not out to get you. Everybody's not attacking you. However, be wary, you know? Once you start to see things in a positive light, 9 out of 10 times, once you start to become the positive and the light, and nobody who's negative can come around you, because they won't be able to stand your aura, baby. They can't stand your aura. I know, because when I get around some negative people, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker cannot even be next to me. Something about my light, my good energy, it does not make them feel good. Wanting a positive experience is a bad experience. Accepting a negative experience is a positive experience. See, that's, I like that. When you do accept things like that seems quote unquote negative, and you see it as negative. And again, what happened to me today and yesterday actually, and I realized I was like, it's funny because I looked at a reading I did about 6 months ago, and that I said it, and I was like, I should have listened to it, but you know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? We all make mistakes, but we gotta learn from them. It's not that serious. I just had to laugh it off, like, yeah, you're right. I see you, spirit guides. Yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying? You right, show you right. I mean, like, it's all good. Okay, guys, I love you. Hope that was a little motivation for you for the day. Begin your day today with some beautiful, I mean, it's 3 in the morning. Look at me, 3 in the afternoon. Just, you know, start to tell yourself good things. And, you know, yesterday I was like, oh my God, life is boring. I wrote boring on my paper right there. I wrote boring on my paper right there. But guess what? That's okay, because it might be boring right now for a reason. There might be a reason I'm waiting, okay? There's a reason why I'm waiting on it, okay? There's a reason why I'm not up and jumping and ready to go do this and do that. There's a reason why there's a standstill and a hold up for everything. Ooh, these new hairs is growing over here. Thank you, Right Shampoo. I love you. Look at all these new hairs growing on my hair. Yeah. Look at all those baby hairs growing on my hair. Yeah. When you don't dye your hair and you don't process the shit, the fucking growth, man. It's like, cause I don't even do nothing to my hair mostly, but this is crazy. All the amount of baby hair. Look at this baby hair. That's a lot of baby hair that's growing there. Girl, you got some edges. You know what's funny? I said I would look so corny if I ever did those things like that. No, I would just look like an older woman trying to be like 12. I don't know. I think some things should just be left for some cultures. Like, you know, I don't know. When white girls do edges, I'm like, no, bitch, no. Please stop. I'm like, I don't know why. You know, like, I love braids. I don't get them done because, you know, I already know black girls are going to be like, this bitch trying to be black. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Because I remember that one time I got cornrows. These black girls are like, you shouldn't be wearing no cornrows. I was like, I couldn't help but laugh because I'm like, you're right. I'm like, but they're so cute though. Yeah, not on you, bitch. No, okay, my bad. My bad. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Look, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Some cultures just need a, it's like seeing a white woman in a fucking sari and a dot. She's like, and it's like, oh, here goes this white bitch trying to become enlightened and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, just like stop. That's like seeing me right now, right? I got long nails and I go to the Washington Heights and I'm like, yo, papi, what's up? How you doing? Let me get a bag of weed, yo. They're like, if you don't get your white ass, the fuck out of my fucking hood. I swear, I'm like, what the fuck? I just want some weed. What the fuck, papi? Yo quiero contigo. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at me like I'm retarded. That's like me getting fucked and being like, I papi. They're like, no, I papi, no. I no. Just say, oh daddy. Just stick with old daddy, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's all just stop. Not the Heights. Yeah, I used to rock in the hood. Like, okay. All right, guys. Let me go before shit gets weird. Let me go before shit gets weird in here. I gotta go. Shit's getting weird. Bye, bye, bye. No, but seriously. No, but seriously. All right, guys. Am I right, though? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Tell you a secret about the Heights. I used to go to Washington Heights. Now, here's the thing. My style during the winter is a hoodie, right? And it'll say something like New York on it. And I like New York Yankees hats. Like, I just like the way it looks, with white, like, Air Force Ones, pair of jeans. That's my style. Or a pair of sweatpants. Or a champion sweatsuit outfit with, like, a New York Yankees hat. Absolutely clueless, right? I'm like, I need some weed. Let me go. This one I used to smoke. And I used to go over there, to I'm not going to say the corners, but over there, over there. And I'd go to uptown. I'd be like, yo, what's up? You got weed? They'd be like, man, you a fucking cop. Get the fuck out of here. I'd be like, what? I'm like, no. I used to have to be like, yo, do you ever watch the Bad Girls Club? And they'd be like, yeah, why? I'd be like, Flo? They'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, I'm Flo. They'd be like, no, you're not. I'm like, look at me. I'll fuck you up. Like, I would start doing some weird shit and they'd be like, oh, shit, my bad, yo. I thought she was a cop. I'm like, nah. And then they would bring me downstairs, right? So, like, I'm not going to say where. Downstairs. And then they'd be like, yo, papi, that'll be in the lady that's Flo from Bad Girl Club. And I'd be like, bidi, that's all, folks. Give me that weed, motherfucker. I would hear them explain in Spanish, and all I would hear was, Flo in Bad Girl Club, And I'll be like, yeah, I'm good, see? I'm not a cop. Yo no soy policía, Yo soy blanquita, yo soy, es un televisión programa, yo quiero un poquito marihuana. Down the basement. Shh. Shut up, Ames. Stop, you a clown. I love it. Yeah, for real. That's... No, I never bought weed from the Jamaicans. Come on, never go to Central Park and buy weed from Jamaicans. That shit is dirt. Just popping seeds. You're just like, just seeds everywhere. Pop. And I used, you know what? I still go there. It's still lit. I'm sure it is. That place is very, very bad for me. Let's just say I don't go to those places anymore. Let's just say Florina does not attend places like that anymore. Let's just say I'm trying to be a good girl and those places bring out, look, all I see is Spanish puppies and drugs and parties and the fucking Tony Montana comes out and I'm just like, hey, oh, motherfucker, fuck you. So I stay over here where it's like nice and calm. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, Jesse, how are you today? Sure. How's your dog? Good. Did you get the surgery? Awesome. Cool. All right. See you later. Kill me. I'm just kidding. Kill me. Or I say hi to all the Hasidic Jews. I'd be doing the test with my daughter. I'd be like, okay, how many Jews you think you're going to say hi to us today? And she's like, Please don't get offended. This is not a racist comment. This is real talk. You don't know where I live, all right? So shut up. I'm fucking, we walk down or we drive down, I'm like, all right, Eliana, let's count. And I'll be like, hey. And like some of them are like, fuck are you waving at, bitch? I'm like, Mom, 5 Jews said hi to us. She goes, they all say hi. I'm like, not all of them. Some of them be like, get away from me, you dirty American piece of shit. I'm just like, and then like, if you wear shorts around them, forget it. I like to go to the Jewish supermarkets and wear like shorts and then go in there and go food shopping for the kosher meat. And they don't give a fuck. They be like, like, they don't look at you. They stare. They're like, I'm like, God bless, Holy Spirit. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, love is love. I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm just talking about what I see with my own eyes, okay? I actually like to drive around the Jewish neighborhoods and blast music, and then they see a female driving a car, and I'm listening to music all loud. It's fun. It's like, oh my, I'll be driving like to the women, I'll be like, yeah, yo, you can drive. That's okay. You're allowed to drive. It's like I'm corrupting the whole neighborhood. And the guy, turn away, she's driving. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can drive too. Yep, this could be you, shorty. I'll be listening to music loud. Like, the little young Jewish girls be like, is that a woman driving with music on? I'm like, that's you, ma. It's all you, baby. You can do this too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's a good energy. I feel very happy today. I'm very like free of the bullshit. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's just the freedom inside of my asshole, and I don't feel any longer like I can't take easy shits. I just feel like I should just sit on the toilet and all the poop will come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the metaphor, but it's like so fucking important, because like, you know, when you gotta take a shit, but you sit on the toilet and you're like, I know I got a shit, but it's just not coming out. That's the worst feeling in the world. Hi, Shake Sonic. Anyway, y'all gotta get you the squatty potty. That shit is a miracle. Speaking of shit, I gotta take shit. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right, guys. I love you. Legs shaking like crazy today. Oh, really? Last night my legs were doing it. I was like, stop. Like, I get so annoyed. All right, guys. I gotta go. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Because, you know, I'm gonna be on here for like 5 hours talking about some bullshit. All right, guys. I love you. I love you too. I'll see you guys later. Bye. My mom, during a full moon, she doesn't even know it.
Mommy?
What? She's always sleeping during a full moon. She's a Pisces. Hi. What do you want with my $300?
I need to pay the dance teacher
Oh, okay.
today. Can you?
Hold on.
But can we go to the dance place today
Yeah.
for the please? Can we?
Shh. Silence, golden child.
Yes or no?
You hear this bitch?
Yes.
You hear this bitch? Yes. You hear this bitch? You hear this bitch? She's like, Nana gave you $300. How the fuck does she know that she gave me $300? She's like, you have $300. She's whispering it to me. $300. Can we go there? And you can pay the dance teacher today. I go to the dance school. I'm like, how much for the dance school? And she's like, this much for this much. And I'm like, okay. She's like, plus this, plus that, plus. I'm looking at this bitch like, you know, you try to be cool in front of your kids. Like, you're like, so it's $50 for the shoes? Okay. Oh, so $50 and the registration fee? Oh, so the registration fee doesn't go towards the actual fee? Oh, so it's really $300. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Run that 300 dead ass. She's a Cancer. She don't give a fuck. She'd be like, you got money? I saw you got money. I'm like, that's the bitch. Cancer children are the best. They will show you you have to be a baller. You have to be a hustler. Because if not, yeah, they will tell you you're broke. They'll be like, Mom, you don't have money? Ooh, peasant. All right, I gotta go. Seriously, I gotta go. Bye. No, they have a payment. I have the money. I'm just, you know, you don't want to drop the whole 300 at once because you're just a cheap bitch. I was like, wait. Oh, that's all too much for me. It's all so sudden. Okay. Millie, how your eyebrows looking? Text me a picture of them. Okay, guys. I love you. Bye.